Welcome to Coffee Car. How can I help you?
Carlos Cespedes is not your typical coffee shop barista. You see, Carlos is a sophomore student at the Hazleton Area Career Center, and working at this coffee shop is actually part of his high school curriculum. That's because the Classy Corner Cafe, as it's called, is actually located inside his school. Carlos, when did you start working here?
Since last year when I first started here in 9th grade.
And how do you like it?
Wonderful. Good.
What is your favorite item to make on the menu?
The smoothies.
What have you learned by being part of this?
How to learn how to use a cash register, making coffees, ordering, and all of that.
Carlos is one of about 60 students who take turns running this coffee shop each school year.
This project started approximately 10 years ago through a grant from the Pennsylvania Department of Education that was specifically geared towards teaching students with autism workplace skills. So we wrote a grant and we received a $40,000 grant to buy curriculum materials and to start this program.
Angela Avilian is a transition liaison for the Hazleton Area School District's Special Education Department. She's very proud of this student-run enterprise.
Never, ever did we expect it to come to this. We started off with just a little tiny cart that we would wheel down the hall in the mornings, and the teachers started lining up one by one and like, what's going on here? And a small group of 5 students that we really worked with really hard on social skills and money skills, and then from there it kind of just grew as the years went on to include students with all types of disabilities, and it became a collaborative effort between the special education department and our career and technical students who actually built this.
That's right, this beautiful coffee shop was actually built by the students at the Hazleton Area Career Center.
Actually, just kind of conversations between our principal, Mrs. Herman, walking by and saying, I see an awning over your heads, I see an awning over your heads, what can we do? We were just kind of standing here with our cart and talking to the construction teacher, the electrical teacher, and geez, what can we do to make this look a little bit more professional? And we had some donations. Our granite was actually donated from Broad Mountain Stone. Like, we had some community members that came forward and gave us some nice donations and got it kind of look like this. And then from there, it's now expanded to other schools. So the high school, Valley Elementary Middle School, the Castle just opened one, and Drums.
Dominique Tennant is a special education teacher whose students participate in the program.
When I first started with them in the beginning of the year, it's kind of take the order, get the coffee, and just hand it back. And throughout time, they increase their social skills. They say hello, good morning, thank you for your order, have a great day. So there's definitely improvement along the way.
So one of the perks of doing a story like this is that we can go and actually order something. Kenny will be ordering in just a few moments, but I think I would like to order something, and I think a smoothie sounds really good. What do you guys think? Smoothie? What's your favorite kind of smoothie, or what's the best kind?
I'm gonna say mango.
I was thinking the same thing. All right, 1 mango smoothie, please.
Sure.
As my smoothie is being made, I asked the student workers for their thoughts on their in-school business. So now, what are you learning by actually, being here and working here?
I'm learning about being the cashier, all of that stuff, how to take people's order, how to use money and all of those things.
So that's a really great learning experience that'll prepare you for a job. Do you know what you want to do when you graduate?
Not yet, but I'm thinking about it.
And this is helping you to see where your skills are?
Yes.
What's your favorite part of working here?
Washing dishes.
Really? That's my least favorite thing to do.
That's my favorite thing to do.
That's pretty good. So what have you learned since you started working here?
I make mango smoothies and iced tea.
Brian, what's it like working here at the coffee cart?
Well, it's fun working with your friends and the teachers.
Have you learned a lot?
Yeah, counting money, do the cash register, stock, make coffees and stuff.
So now with all this business experience, is this maybe something you want to pursue when you graduate, to be in a business like this?
Maybe.
When you come in, what's the first thing you do?
Well, first we stock the cups, and then we stock the shelves.
How crazy does it get? And do you get nervous when there's a lot of people standing here in line?
Yeah, it gets packed on Fridays, mostly.
I found one person who's lucky enough to work just feet from the coffee corner.
They're learning a trade, all right? If they want to continue that outside of here, that's fine. Working in a restaurant, wherever they want to do, all right? Volunteering at a food kitchen, they have kids that do that too. They're engaged, and that's what it's about. It's about our kids and how far we could take them. That I'm very proud about that. I am. And I'm thinking about my next cup of coffee.
One of the most important things that we've seen come out of this whole entire project is the inclusive community that we have in our school. Our students are front and center of this building, so everyone gets to know them. If you come to graduation, when our students get announced, the crowd goes wild because everyone knows them. So not just in terms of teaching specific skills and tasks, kind of something that really did surprise us was how it's built those relationships between the regular ed students and our students. Just because they're coming and they're waiting on them, they're getting to know them by name, and everyone sees them. And so, it doesn't matter if a student's in a wheelchair. It doesn't matter if a student's blind, if a student's deaf. Everybody just kind of knows them. They're just like anyone else, and they really do become part of the school community. And that's a huge, huge benefit to everyone.
In all the stories I've covered over the years, this is truly one of my favorites. And as for the smoothie, oh wow, that is really delicious. Great job, you guys.
Thank you.
Reporting for SSPTV News, I'm Lisa Sugart.